Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got a video about something that it's not a knife, but it very well could be knife related. Got a video about fixing wax. If you've ever heard of it, some form of beeswax, and traditionally it was tallow, which is beef fat. They got records of it all the way back to like Egyptian times, y'all. I don't fix mine with tallow. I fix mine with beeswax, shea butter, coconut oil, olive oil, and some peppermint. Some people don't like to put peppermint in. They say it attracts bees and bugs and whatever, but I haven't had any problems with it. Also, when I talk about here in a little bit, when I let you guys know what you can actually use fixing wax for, you'll see one reason I use peppermint oil in it. All right? Anyway, watch this video. It's going to show you just some clips of me making it. The recipe is going to be down in the description. So if you want the recipe, you want to make some of your own. Hey, this stuff, I just looked it up a minute ago on one of the big major bush crafting type sites. This right here, one little 2.5 ounce, 2 ounce container of it, they're selling for $10.99. You can make it way cheaper than that, y'all. Anyway, y'all, fixing wax. All right, y'all, I just had a double boiler set up here. I had all the ingredients except the peppermint oil. I wait and add the peppermint oil at the very last. But I get the beeswax in that they're little pellet forms so that they melt quicker and melt more evenly. And that's just everything in that double boiler there at the very beginning. And you just leave it in the double boiler, let it cook. And the reason you put it in there, you don't want to scorch or burn your beeswax in that. And if you put it in a double boiler, it just keeps it from doing that. So you just occasionally just stir it, try to mix everything together good as it melts, and then after all of that gets melted and everything gets stirred around good, that's when I add all the peppermint. Now the peppermint, really, how much peppermint is really a personal preference. The recipe that's down below is just a guideline. Now I put out a whole bunch of these little containers because this is actually 2.5 batches of what the recipe calls for. So I didn't really know how many of those little tins and that I was going to be able to fill up. But if you see there's 2 Altoids tins, 2 little Altoids tins, and ended up with 11 of those 2 ounce little containers with the screw on lids. But if you notice there, that when that fixing wax is coming out of that pan there, you'll notice how yellow it is. That's because the beeswax makes up almost half of the total volume of all the ingredients. But anyway, like I said before, it's pretty easy to make, and I think you should try it. All right, y'all, as far as uses, there are tons of uses. Let's just look at this. This is a old hickory. It is the Hunter model that they came out with just a few years ago. I think they've actually discontinued them now. I don't know why. This is a good little knife, man. But it's got wooden handles, and it came with a little leather sheath. Well, you can take some as fixing wax, y'all. All you got to do is just get you a little bit out. Just a little bit. Squish it with your fingers. See that on my finger there, y'all? Rub it on your leather. Rub it in. Hey, this stuff will condition the leather, make it soft, help it to be way more waterproof than it is just on its own. Put it on all the edges there. See that sheen? See that? I put it on the inside, I put it on the outside, I put it on everywhere. Because I'm going to put it on the wood handles and the blade of this knife in a minute too. See there, y'all? Really, really conditions this leather. And not only that, it's good for your hands. If your hands are chapped, stuff I'm doing right now, help condition your hands. If you're out in the woods or out in the weather, whatever. Like right now, it's 1,000,000 degrees, it feels like outside. You get out there and the wind's blowing, might get some chapped lips. Guess what? That's one reason I put peppermint oil in it. Look. Everything in this is food grade. Use it for chapstick. Use it for all kind of stuff, y'all. Hey, the wood handle of the knife, it's a protectant for the wood handle. Look there, y'all. Take a little bit and rub it on both sides. Rub it in that wood real good. Now, I don't leave it, because it'll be a little bit tacky feeling, but I'll show you what I do. I rub it in there good. Get me some more on my finger. Smash it in there, in my finger, in the fixing wax little tin there. Put it on both sides of that blade. You got to be careful doing this, because this one right here bites you. So what you do is, you always go away from the blade, y'all. Go down. All right, that'll help you stay away from that sharp edge. You don't want to be pulling up that way. You pulling up that way, you cut a finger off. All right. Well, then I just take a rag, just kind of wipe the excess off a little bit. Wipe it down here, wipe it smooth. Guess what, y'all? Now you got a protected knife. It's going to help you. It's going to help to keep rust off of it. It's going to, you know, protect the blade. It's going to protect the wood. It's going to condition the wood. It's a win-win. Look, now you got the sheath, and I just wipe the excess of it off a little bit. But y'all see, still, boy, that sheath is all pretty now. Look at that. See that? All protected. Hey, remember that little hammer handle I made here a week or two ago? Hey, take you some fixing wax, rub it on your fingers. Guess what? Rub it on that hammer handle. Rub it on that hammer head. Because that hammer, I guarantee you, is high carbon steel. Because it's old. Look at there, y'all. Guess what? Your axes, your hatchets, all that stuff. Protect all the wood. Protect all the metal. You know? All your bushcrafty knives. Now, I don't put it on the handle of these. This is a Mora Garberg. I don't put it on the handle of this. But this is a high carbon Mora Garberg. So guess what? Take a little bit, put on both sides of that blade, and this one right here will definitely bite you. So you're going to go, don't go in the way of that daggone sharp edge, y'all. Go away from that booger. So you're pushing it down to the edge and away from it, not across that edge. I know y'all probably smart enough to know that, but I'm just telling you. Don't run your finger across the sharp knife blade. You end up with missing fingers. Anyway, I just wipe it off a little bit. That one's ready to go to the woods, y'all. All right. I hope y'all got something out of this video. And let me know what you think about this intro and this outro. Let me know what you think. Is it crazy looking? Do you like it? Is it stupid looking? Just let me know. I can fix it. I can take it out of there. All right? Y'all have a good one. Till I see y'all again, God bless and have a good day.